Hey, what's up, my people? You already know, man. We're always in it to win it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Quantum Select, the most abundant, prosperous, rich channel on the internet. Anyways, guys, so today, man, I kind of want to make a little fun today. So I'm going to go straight to it, man. We're not going to waste any time. But as some of you guys know, some of you do know, some of you don't know. And if you don't know, you're about to find out. Your boy Juan here, yes, he has his own online coaching company, Quantum Select, where we do fitness, nutrition, sobriety, emotional intelligence, which is EQ, where we learn about manifestation. I coach people on manifestation and visualization, as well as positive self-talk, right? These are like the main things I just mentioned that I'm passionate about, my purpose that I work on daily when I'm not working the 9 to 5. I do have a 9 to 5 job that pays me really, really, really well, really well. And since I've worked at that 9 to 5 job, I've been able to start my business. I've been able to start my company, Quantum Select, and been able to hire some of the best coaches and mentors all across the United States of America. I'm working with a lot of great guys like Jados, Wes Watson, Adonis out of Vegas, and then Jados and Wes are from Miami. Eric out of California, the Power of I Am. I have a coaching call with a new mentor actually Friday, Game God Goldie, out of Miami, but he's from Cali and he's lived in Vegas as well. And I'm in a lot of masterminds. David Kesnick, the Project 369, and other people I've worked with, man. I've been involved with a lot of different programs, coaches, mentors. I've gone all over the U.S., different places. I went to those dudes out there in Andy Elliott, and then I went out there twice to Arizona, experienced that cool stuff. So, guys, I'm truly grateful for my 9 to 5, man. To be honest with you, I'm truly grateful, and I'm still looking forward for the day that I really finally just chunked the deuce and I just end up, walking away from it and sticking to my purpose, my passion, which is mentoring, coaching, and helping people become the best version of themselves, personal development, and just being in a 100% life/lifestyle coach. That's what I do. That's what I love, guys. That's why I'm doing this all the time. These videos, my Instagram's always going, my YouTube is always going. But today I wanted to talk to you guys. I do work, a little bit of where I work at. I work at a club. I work at an adult club, guys. If you know what that is, you know what that is. If you don't, you don't. I'm a manager. I've been doing that for about 11 years now. So I'm 32, about to be 33 in like the next 2-3 weeks. And I started doing that when I was 22 years old, guys, 21 years old, around there. I'd have to look at the calendar to give you the exact, the date. I mean, the year and how old I was. But it's around 22, 23. I don't think it's 21, 22. Around 22, 23, around that middle part right there. And I've been doing it for a long time. There was a time where I took a break and I went to the Army. I went to the Army for a while, for about 2 years and some change. I went to the Army and then I got out and went right back to doing that, managing clubs. I was really good at it, make really good money at it. I truly believe that I'm the best manager at these clubs in the whole United States of America. I'm really good at what I do just because I'm such a good, I'm really good at conversating and conversing and helping people, providing a service and providing a value, make sure people are comfortable, make sure everybody's good, the staff love me. I'm just a straight up badass leader. I'm just a straight up good leader. But guys, where I work out, there's alcohol. I'm going on 2 years sober from alcohol. This in like the next 5 days or something like that. I have to look at the calendar. But like in the next 5 days, I'll be 2 years sober from alcohol. I already hit 2 years sober from cocaine last month. And then we're going on 6 months sober from weed. So guys, how did I do it? How did I remain sober working at a club? Well, I can just go over some quick things real quick. I got one of my new PDFs that I'm about to put out, and this is not planned, by the way. I just right now thought of it. But one of my PDFs I'm about to put out, which is fantastic. It's gonna go over some of this stuff, right? I'm gonna have this on my website, this PDF, so you can purchase it. There's a lot of people out there that can't at this moment afford coaching, and I totally understand. But these PDFs, I'm gonna put them out for $19.99. So come on, man. I gotta put a little bit of investment into it, man. We put our time into it. We put our we put our resources into it, as well as learning all these techniques and learning all these different types of routines from our mentors and coaches that we put a lot of money into. So I think it's only fair that I put a product or a service out that I know it helped me get sober, put it out there besides my one-on-one coaching, my mentoring programs that I have. I think this is pretty cool right here. So here we go, how to break free from drugs, alcohol, porn, and negative vices. And once again, I've done this while working at the club, guys, working at an adult club 5 days a week where there's alcohol, there's women, there's partying, there's drugs being used. I mean, they're not allowed to. We kick these guys out all the time, but it's still happening behind, where people on the hiding. The managers can't be every fucking where running a club every time. I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? We got to do our shit too. We got to make sure that the club's running money and everything, the operations are running well. So there is drug usage happening undercover, obviously hidden because we're not aware of it. When we are aware of it, once again, we kick these people out. So I am truly grateful that I've been overcome drugs and alcohol and even like porn and masturbating. I do have, I'm single, so I do talk to different girls, whether it's at my job or whether it's somewhere else. That doesn't really matter. I'm single. I'm not married, so I'm just, I don't masturbate though. I don't watch porn, but if I do hang out with a girl and it happens, it happens. We do it safely, obviously. Protected sex is the best way to do it. I mean, it's the only way to do it, all right? So we're making sure that we're doing that. But other than that, we're not out here doing some weird ass shit like a lot of these people, trying to look for it like, through like, I don't even want to say these words just because I don't think it's good to say them through the YouTube, but illegally, if you know what I mean, going out there on these websites and paying for that stuff. So we're not doing none of that. If I got a date, I got a date, and then we just have a good time. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But other than that, guys, the porn, the masturbation, the alcohol, the weed, the vapes, all that shit, the cocaine, the meth, all that shit's gone while working at the club, while working there. So that means, you know what that means now? That means I can go anywhere in the world and remain sober. Okay? They used to say, I used to go to AA. And AA, they used to say this thing, don't hang out at the barbershop because eventually you're going to get a haircut. Meaning, don't hang out around the bar because eventually you're going to take a shot. No. Whenever you finally overcome this shit, whenever you finally realize how bold, strong, courageous you are, whenever you start to identify with the spirit, not the flesh and not the ego, you will see that you are one powerful mother effer, bro. And it doesn't matter if you're in the hood, the projects, the club, the jail cell. It doesn't matter. You'll be able to step in anywhere on this planet, and not be moved. That is the true goal. If you have to get away from it, if you can't go to weddings, birthday parties, none of these things, your friend's bachelor party because you're afraid you're going to drink, then that is ridiculous, bro. It means it still has you by the balls. Because guess what? You're going to get tested by God. He's going to throw it at you left and right until you finally overcome that shit. So where you can see somebody taking a shot, a drink, smoking weed, whatever, right in front of you and you don't fucking budge. That's what your boy Juan right here is on. Anyways. So here you go. So my first one out here that I have on here is acknowledging your desire to change, And I put right here, the first and most crucial step is to recognize that you want to stop. This awareness is a powerful position to be in mentally. Yes, it is. Just knowing you want to stop is huge. And I'm not going to break these down. I'm just going to go over quick points. But knowing you want to stop is already huge because you're already telling the I am spirit within you and you want to stop, and it's going to start working on that to help you. Okay, just do your part. Do what you got to do. But yes, the spirit now is on your side as soon as you made that claim. Educate yourself on the consequences. Dive deep into the detrimental effects of drugs and alcohol and other vices have on your physical body, mind, and spirit. Understand the risks like cancer, hair loss, skin issues, and hormonal imbalance is essential. So, exactly, guys. I mean, straight up, you're going to start to look ugly. Your skin's going to get ugly. Your hair is going to get ugly. Your teeth are going to get ugly. You're fucking going to grow tumors. Maybe you get the C word. Don't even want to say it, but the C word. And what ends up happening, bro, you look like shit. You look like fucking shit. So let's just remember that before we take that shot or we smoke that cigarette or we hit that cocaine. You're going to look like fucking crap. All right, redefine your identity. Consider who engages in drugs and alcohol. It's not the heroes or the champions of life. You have to see yourself as big time. That's right, man. Who are you? Are you big time, bro? Huh? Are you a real gangster? Are you a real motherfucking strong man? Are you a superhero? Who are you? What are you? Or are you a weak link? Like let's step into this knowing like I'm a fucking beast. I'm a king. I'm a lion. I'm a boss. I run the show. Now, does that right there sound like someone that's consuming alcohol, cocaine, weed? No, it does not. Because those titles I just mentioned are strong mentally, physically, spiritually, in all areas, in all realms. So you can make that selection today. You can make that selection today. That's why we call this quantum select, because you go into the quantum and you select who you desire to be, and then you act as if all fucking day. Okay, understand frequency and vibration. Every choice you make affects your energetic frequency. Consuming drugs or alcohol places you in a low frequency state, attracting bad luck and negativity. So, in contrast, maintaining a high frequency state opens doors to good luck, positive opportunities, etc., right? And this will all be in the PDF. But there you go, guys. So, I mean, we're gonna go back to the one of my favorite subjects is esoteric wisdom. Esoteric wisdom. You know, 369, which is vibration, energy, and frequency. Okay, we're gonna go back to Nikola Tesla. We're gonna go back to what's really going on, law and all the spiritual laws. Okay, and what is it? Well, it lowers your frequency. There's nothing bad about it, but just be ready for the results of a lowered frequency. There's no judgment in this. God does not judge. So all that shit of, oh, you're doing bad and you're gonna burn in hell, like that's fear-based. God will never throw you fear-based. Fear-based is on the other end of the spectrum. God's on the other end of the spectrum. So they can't match. God's not about to fucking talk to you like that. So that's another human talking to you like that. You're not going to hell. You're fucking badass. You're the fucking best. I believe in you. And guess what? Whenever you start to stay sober, you're going to vibrate high. High frequency, high vibration, good luck, good people, good opportunities, all that badass shit. I got you, bro. Hit me up. We're going to work together. I got you. All right, implement practical steps. Here are some actionable steps to help you resist the urge to indulge in alcohol or drugs. Commit to a gym routine. If you're dedicated to working out, you're less likely to deal with hangovers. You know, guys, I think I put on here, yeah. Engage in cold plunges, saunas, meditation, personal development through reading and connecting with like-minded individuals. Guys, when you do this stuff here, when you start to wake up early, hit a cold plunge, hit a sauna, work out, eat good food, read some good books, journaling, meditating, all these things, they can take up some time. Now, the cool thing about these things is, dude, as you start doing these things, these are personal development, self-care, self-love, self-respect. You start to really love you. You start to love your skin. You start to love the way your hands look. You start to love the way your hair looks, your face looks. Everything about you start to love it. You fall in love with yourself. Now you really think fucking twice, 3, 4 times before you take a shot, because you're working on yourself. You are in love with yourself. You're respecting yourself because your discipline is improving daily with your daily routine. So now it's going to be much harder for you to drink because you are so in love with yourself. So fall in love with yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Okay? Falling in love with yourself doesn't mean you're going to go take some shots and feel good. No. Falling in love with yourself means you're putting into you. You're investing in yourself. Mentors, coaches, courses, events, books, nutrition, working out, journaling, meditating, praying, groups, wherever that are on the same like mind. Man, I'm telling you guys. And then right here in the summary, once again, this will be on the PDF. Staying sober can be challenging, but it can also be an exhilarating journey. Remember, the ego isn't perfect, but your spirit is. As you grow, you realize that you're more than just the flesh and the ego. Those cravings for vices stem from the ego, not your true self. Don't beat yourself up for wanting to chance. That's a monumental. Don't beat yourself up for wanting to change. That's a monumental step. Just know you want to change, guys. Just know that you want to provide a better life for yourself is already huge, because the ideas popped up. God's already went through that seed at you, and you caught it. You caught it, guys. I'm proud of you, man. I love you guys so much. Remember this: you're bold, courageous, and strong. That's who you truly are. Ya saben, vamos.